kind of human being, what kind of fucking human being opens fire on children? What kind of human being does that? What kind of pure hate and evilness do you have to be able to accomplish that?
Yeah, I don't think that that's anything
I saw on the news, on all the news stations, except for the far right, a father trying to protect his wife and child, and he was killed, murdered. And then she jumped in front of the child, and she was murdered too. So the child woke up the next day in the hospital with a broken leg. A baby, I think was 5 months old.
Oh, God.
Completely orphaned.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do that?
Well, look,
people are going to Walmart to do a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
And you know that it was targeted intentionally because it was a border Walmart, and a lot of people on the other side would shop. It would be their Sunday thing to do, right?
Yeah.
They'd come over, and it's been going on. It was like a tradition.
It was in the back-to-school section.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so this individual knew exactly that's what he was targeting, immigrants. But a lot of the people were not immigrants. They were people just border shopping, just like Canadians do in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, the article I read said he was specifically looking for Mexicans, right? Like, that's what he thought he was going to be killing.
Yeah. But he picked that store because that was a border town, border city, whatever. Just like in Niagara Falls, go there on Saturday and Sunday and see how many Canadians go across to shop.
Absolutely.
And then the guy, Frank, in Dayton, can you imagine this? He took his 21-year-old sister downtown with him and then shot her dead in the lineup.
Yeah, but they don't know if he did that on purpose.
No.
He happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
He did that. I didn't even know that.
From what I read, is they went down together.
Yeah.
He did not know that his sister was going to be in the area that he had picked.
Well, I don't think he did, Frank, but it looks.
That's what I read. Like you know, his sister had no fucking clue that her brother was masterminding a domestic terror attack.
Absolutely
and there's
not.
No country in the fucking world. In the world, you can take a look at the stats from left and right and centralists in the world that has as many guns per capita as Americans do.
Well, and
no country in the world.
Guns they're using, Frank, are just monsters. I mean, one of the doctors that was trying to save people that got shot in El Paso, he said it was a long day and a long night. The repair that they have to do to someone's body from one shot. One shot.
He had a barrel with 100 fucking rounds, Billy.
Yeah.
Those bullets will kill an elephant. And here's the thing that shows me the insincerity of the Republicans and this president. He gets on and gives this insincere crocodile tear speech. And he says that he's going to really take a look at these gun laws. Now, it's very simple. It's more difficult to get a MasterCard or a Visa than it is to buy a gun. And people don't understand this. And I was talking to, I was in the United States over the weekend at a film festival, and I was talking to a lot of people. Now, in Illinois, it is one of the most difficult states to get a gun. Like, very difficult. But here's the bullshit. Here's the oxymoron. You get in a fucking minivan and drive over to Indiana. You load up your fucking van, and now you got guns.
Yeah.
And now you go back to, Illinois, and you sell them.
Black market.
Yeah.
But there's no state borders. There's just a magic line. Unless you got state troopers who are looking for vans where their suspension is dragging the ass of the vehicle because it's loaded with artillery and guns, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, you do the fucking math. Las Vegas, Nevada. The casinos and the hotels have more fucking cameras and eyes than a fucking octopus's asses, right?
That is true. If you're
A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, this guy is bringing in tubs on wheels. And it didn't set off any flares, any alarms.
Good point. He had an entire room filled with, that was just loaded with guns.
And he broke 4 fucking windows. He picked the exit. He methodically picked the fucking exit where he knew once he started shooting, that's the only way the people were going to run.
You're right.
We're sitting ducks.
You're right, and you're also right. I mean, if you go to a casino in Vegas and you're
So what the fuck? I was at the casino because we just went for the film festival in Vegas, and I was talking to a guy who's a security guy, who I've met over the years. He's a nice guy. I go, like, I don't want to put fucking vinegar in the fucking wound here, and you know it's easy to be a fucking a coach when you're sitting in your living room. I go, but what the fuck, man? He goes, you know what? He was a regular. He was. You know, he was a big gambler, and they knew him. He wasn't somebody that just all of a sudden appeared. They knew him, and I go, so what the fuck did you guys think he was bringing in? Dead bodies, fucking dolls? What the fuck could you like? It's pretty obvious that there's something with a guy who's been coming there for 5, 10, 15 years, where he comes with 2 suitcases, and now he's these crates on wheels.
But you know what,
rolled in.
Frank, you're 100% right. In Vegas, it's all about familiarity. So if you're, I'm a regular at the MGM, so I have a pit boss and a manager who knows me. So when you go there, you don't have to go through a regular check-in or anything.
I agree, but what I'm saying to you is, if you're doing that, like you said, Eric, and if they go by a norm, that's what Vegas does, by the norm. And I've been going to Vegas since I was a kid, so they know me. The norm. What I'm saying to you is, if his norm, when he checks in, is 2 bags, right?
Yeah.
And this time he's coming in with fucking crates of shit. For the last 2 days, he's wheeling all the stuff up. It's got to sound off.
I guess.
It's not the norm anymore.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying, Eric?
I know, you're 100% right, but I guess from their perspective, we know him. He comes to gamble. This is what. So I get
exactly what I was told. Just like you're repeating. It's identical. They missed. They fucked up.
They're completely in the wrong.
Well, I think they're completely wrong. And I said, if you guys are supposed to be security guys, you're supposed to take a look. Look,